We have the Gancraft leather jacket, the jig of the month. There he is, there he is, there he is. Oh, out the water. He ate it out the water. There's two. There's two. He's got it. Oh, we're onto a George straight away. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. They just seem to be getting a bit bigger. Are you kidding? Have a go at this right now. Have a look at it. Well, everyone, welcome back. It's been a fair while. It's been a very, very, very long time between drinks, but I'm here back on the beautiful Yorke Peninsula yet again. Got a bit of time to myself over the next couple of days, so I thought, why not get back out, get fishing again. I've got the kayak on the roof there. It's gonna have to come down, so first things first, gonna get the kayak off the roof, and then we're gonna get out there. We're gonna be targeting Squid and King George whiting, the classic duo here in South Australia. Gonna be camping out here. We're just gonna be doing like, yeah, 2 sort of sessions over 2 days. The tide's sort of coming in as well a little bit, so it's actually going to be easier the longer that we take to get out there. So not in any particular rush this morning, but I do want to get out there, hopefully get onto some squid straight away, and then get onto some beautiful King George. And well, I've heard they've been on the chew, so perfect time of the year for them. Obviously the algae bloom and everything has devastated a lot of the population of fish over on the Adelaide sort of side and the eastern side of the Yorke Peninsula there as well, but hopefully we're going to be able to find some fish, fingers crossed. Let's get out there, hey. Regular stomping ground. Some of you guys might recognize this campsite from a few of the older videos, but we've got something new that's just popped up here. So clearly some people have been busy at work building a nice little shelter. I'd checked it out just before. There's literally like table, chairs and 2 camp stretchers in there, so it's pretty cool. Someone's been very, very busy, which is quite cool. And it looks like they've sort of just been like, yeah, going ham, maintaining the spot, keeping it nice and pristine, which is sweet. All for it. Clean campers are my favourite type of campers. So we'll get this strappage off the roof here, working in the front seat. I'm not doing any sort of particular challenge or anything like that. I'm just here, just out having fun again. So a few things have changed since the last time I saw you. Bag limits have changed. The squid bag limit now is 12, I believe, which is interesting. I would have thought that maybe, oh, I just hit you on the head there twice, sorry guys, that maybe they would have sort of kept it the same, but obviously the data sort of shows that they're in need of some serious conversation, I suppose, or serious conservation, not conversation. I think, in all honesty, we're just going to see a completely reworked system after this algae bloom. I think it's going to be a great excuse for a lot of sort of change to occur, whether that's like welcomed by a lot of the public or whether that's unwelcome change. I think we're going to have to deal with it either way. Yeah, which is a little bit unfortunate. I think, you know, reporting of catches is going to become regular practice, and I think a few other things as well are going to be yeah, implemented. But yeah, let's see what happens. I haven't really checked any of me electronics here. Hopefully they all still work. They look alright, they haven't rusted out at all. Let's get everything ready to go. Does it feel bloody good to be out here? Oh man, it has been such a long time. I've been so busy with my studies, but also when I did manage to find a bit of free time, I went out and broke my ankle, which is a bit inconvenient. So yeah, it's been a fairly long time between videos, which I do apologise about. There's obviously other reasons as well, like the algae bloom makes fishing sort of local content around the Adelaide region impossible now. Yeah, which is quite, it's just devastating. It is. I hate to sort of bring it up because it is, it's so depressing for so many people, and businesses are out there really doing it tough, and commercial fishermen, tackle stores, everything are doing it real tough at the moment. And just saying it all the time and keeping down the dumps is, well, it's not doing anyone any favors really. Always blowing. We are on our way out. The kayak is ready to go, so we're heading straight out. Got the Sydney Swans there now that they're missing finals, as you'd know if you're an old school fan of the channel. With that, we love when the Sydney Swans are out and about. It's almost like a bit of a good luck omen for us. I tell you what, this never gets easier. Give it a hot tip. I can barely speak. Whew. And we're going to get going. But it is looking very nice out here. Again, that wind from that direction there starting to pick up. We just spooked a massive eagle ray as well, just here. Just all good signs, just living things, which is very, very good to see, especially in the state of affairs that we've got going on at the moment. And for the first time in a fair while, we are off and moving on the yak. How good. Our first sort of start of our drift. The water, well, it isn't super clean. Hopefully it's clean enough though. I think we had a bit of an onshore here the last few days, so it's probably stirred up the water just a wee bit, but hopefully it's going to be clear enough for some squid to be hanging around. We have the Gancraft leather jacket, the jig of the month, current one. So yeah, if you would like to get your hands on the current squid jig of the month, the Gancraft leather jacket, then head over to strictlysquidding.store and get 15% off. How good. I need to wait for me leg to wake up a smidge, and then we'll stand up and we'll get properly fishing. This silver underfoil on the leather jacket should be a bit of an attractant in these slightly murkier waters here as well. Can cast merchant. I haven't really adjusted the drag here. Feels like not a bad squid as well. Oh, how good is this? Second cast merchant, 90+ degree angle technique. Doing what it does best, and we've got a follower. We have a follower. Oh yeah, it looks like a nice one as well. So we'll get this one in, and we'll hopefully get this other one to eat right next to the kayak, pointing him away. Get him out. Where'd that other one go? There he is, there he is, there he is. Oh, out the water. He ate it out the water. There you go, he's got it. Oh yes, oh, he's only just on. All right, we've got to play this guy very, very carefully here. He's only just on. Oi, 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 settle down. Settle down, mate. Settle. Petal. Yes. There we go. 2 squid in 3 casts. How good is that? Oh, he was on pretty well there. No complaints from me with that. How good. How good. Coming in. It's coming in. Oh, he's touched it. Oh, he's smoked it. Oh no, there's 2. There's 2. He's got it. Yes. How good is that? Just moved into the shallows here. And we've got one, he can chill out, and the other one's just literally underneath the kayak there. He's run back, he saw it, and he's, oh, come on, smoke it. Yeah, yes. Ooh, how good is that? How good is that? Another two on the board there. Face him away. Perfect. That's 4. Whack it back in. I'm not sure if I saw any others. They just came racing over though. They were super keen, those two. Righto, we've anchored up onto what's pretty close to driftings. We just dragged anchor for a little while there. I'm pretty sure we're sitting solid at the moment now though, which is good. Now, a bit stupidly of me, I wasn't very prepared for this trip. It was very much a last minute trip. So I only got the chance to make one singular rig. So if we lose a rig or get some pufferfished action, then we will be in a slight bit of strife. But I did bring out all of my rig making equipment, so we won't be left out in the dark too much, but we just got to make sure that we're not fishing anything silly, nothing dense. It looks like the bottom is pretty solid, which is good. Maybe a light little sprinkle of seaweed along the bottom there. Haven't got any fish around yet down there by the looks. Ideally, I probably would have whacked some beads or something on this just to get a bit more visibility, but again, didn't really have a lot of time, couldn't find the beads, so we're just stuck with the standard setup. Now to whack bait on, very, very easy. I've gone through this a few times. Pin it in the corner and then I come around one more time. Let's go 2 more times, let's say. Leave a little bit of a dangler. I just use my thumb, pinch it off, and there is a perfect whiting bait. We're going to do this on the bottom one as well. Yeah, pin, on, twist, on again, twist one more time. That just secures it in place. Dangle, pinch, out, whiting bait, out. Let's do this. Oh, we're onto a George straight away. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How good is this? Oh, it's a good sized George as well. I think it is a keeper George, and in the net. On the money, first drop. Oh, yeah. Oh, these fish are just so addicting. They are just the best. Have a go at that. That is a wonderful size King George. That'll be around the 33 centimeters, I reckon. 34 centimeters. Just legal, I reckon. Good eating size at that as well. Let's have a squiz on the measurer here, just so I get mine. Yeah, 33, 34. On the money. Tell you what, some things don't change. And the King George guessability is one. Oh, almost danced out there. Lucky good reflexes. That one there goes out to Jordan Saliba, who loves losing fish that way. First one on deck. Hopefully first of many. Could you imagine I only get that one? That'd be mental. Oh, does this... It's giving me a little bit of pepper. I just think it's another undersized one though. Oh, it's not giving me enough. Oh, hello. Might be. It's worth a net. It's worth a look. Might actually just be legal, to be honest. It's not the real big string pullers. That's legal for sure. Instantaneous hits. Just wait for that load up. Oh, a bit of line out. There we go. That's another George. Could be a decent one here that just hasn't woken up. I think it is. I think it's a legal one. He's just got head shakes galore. Get in the net. Yes. That's another good fish. That is another ripper. Just solid eating size ones, these ones. I think this might be potentially the biggest of the day here. Don't want to call things too early, but maybe equal biggest, like thick fish though. Yeah, 33, not the biggest of the day. Certainly not the smallest, so ain't nothing to frown at. Another legal George. Here we go. Grab your candle. Look at this. I love it when they're slightly translucent. That just makes, I think that makes the bait, to be honest. When they're this fresh, slightly translucent, they just look like a delicious little morsel. A little bit of dangler. I actually don't mind, sorry, a fair bit of dangle on me baits. It just gives it that more presentation, and when it's soft like this, the whiting just go and suck it in, gobble it on up. It's great. Yes. Oh, headies on this one is mental. Oh, this is a good fish. Oh yeah. Another, oh yeah, another top bait bandit. In you get. Good, good. Excellent. Excelente. Bravo. Come here, George. Just stunningly gorgeous fish. I love those just like golden spots all the way along them. That's another 33 centimeter fish. They are just stunning. Look at that in the light. How good. Gonna get this one in with his mates. Oh, what's that, number 4, hey? Cast it a bit too far away, so I'm just gonna drop it just there, and we'll start the count once it's on the bottom. Righto. 1, 2. 2 seconds it took. 2 seconds. Are you kidding? And it's I don't think it's, oh, it might be, it is a good George. It wasn't really fighting. Oh, get away from that. Look at that. That's another ripper. That is another legal George. Back down we go. Just gonna plonk a little cast out because the sounder down the bottom every now and again is showing heaps of fish. I think there's a school that's starting to come around, and they're trying to gain condition during, oh my god, that was, I could not close the bail arm quick enough then. And that's another George. Are you kidding? I could not close the bail arm quick enough. Where is this George running me around? The anchor rope's there, better not be getting me around that. Oh, Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't even know if that one's worthy for the net, really. Let's see how big he is. Already anchored on the spot. Oh, I think this is an alright fish. This is going headies like crazy. Yeah, that's another legal one. In we get. Did he just spit the hook then as well? Oh, what timing. What immaculate timing. Thank you, sir. You're legal, you can just chill out down there for a sec. This one feels quite heavy as well, to be honest. Has not fought at all. Like, at all. And it's a legal fish. That is crazy. I always like to measure all these fish when they're around that sort of 33 centimetre mark, because you just never know where one might slip and just be just under. That one there, 32 and a half. And he goes. Still just all ripper fish, and just as we're adjusting the drag there, just getting absolutely smoked. This one feels like it's got a little bit more weight to it. Just hasn't woken up at all. Just lots of eddies. Oh, hello. There we go. Oh, oh, are you kidding? Hello, bud. Hello, mate. Get in. Yeah. That's a good fish. That's a legal one. Oh, yes. And he's just spat up. If you look there, has just spat up a bit of squid. So he's been a bit of a common perpetrator or thief of my bait, apparently. He's just spat up a nice big chunky bit of squid. How good is that? He's a chunky fish as well, that one. Mr. Pacific Gull, look at that. Just got a little supporter. He's come out and watching the show. Little Pacific Gull there. Probably a criminally hated on seabird, but I reckon they're certainly more intriguing than just your regular silver gulls. Those are like, yeah, seagulls that you see almost everywhere. I think they're that little bit bigger. They've got a really cool, bright coloured beak on them. They're called quite cool as well. They've got a nice call. Yeah, I rate them. I really do. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That is a very good fish. Oh, oh, hello, mate. Hello. They just seem to be getting a bit bigger. Are you kidding? Buddy, settle it down. That's the biggest one of the day. That is the biggest one of the day. Oh yeah. That's a real nice fish. That is more the size that we came here for. Have a go at that. That'd be sort of, I reckon, mid to high 30s, that sort of 36 range. That's the fish that we're after out here. If they could have been that size at the start of the bag, that would have been excellent, but that's all right. One more fish till the bag. Was this a legal one? Who knows? Yes, it is. I asked the question and it answered. How good. Oh, how good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello, bud. In you go. I believe, if I counted correctly in the first place, that is the Limited King George just there. Righto, so we've made it back into camp. We've rolled in maybe about 20 minutes ago. I've just sort of been chilling out, sitting down, just pondering what to do over the next sort of period of time. So I've managed to conjure up a bit of energy, and I'm going to be cleaning the fish. So I've got the table set up down there, and I've got the knife. Hang on, let's get out the wind here a little bit. Yeah, the knife is down there, the table's down there, so we're going to be filleting the fish in a very, very short minute. First things first, I've got to scale them. But camp set up at the moment, haven't really done much at all. We literally rolled in maybe 20-30 minutes ago, I reckon, maybe 10 minutes. I don't know, time goes pretty quick out here sometimes, you just lose track of it. But yeah, it's been a real solid day. Squid, not so bad, you know, got five pretty decent eating size squid, which is good. But yeah, that murky water I think is what really turned them off today. And then the King George, obviously, you can't really get much better than that with the King George. They were absolutely thick and fast. Not the greatest of sizes, like really good sort of just legal size fish, but yeah, just really healthy. Really good to see such productive fishing as well, which is really cool. But I'm going to get filleting this fish. I'll take you through what I'm going to do roughly, and then we'll get into the latter stages. Hopefully we can cook up some dinner while it's still light, so you can still see a little bit. But yeah, let's get out there, let's do it. All right, have a go at this right now. Have a look at it. Just that absolute beauty of a kayak, just sitting there, being all good looking. It's the best filleting station on planet Earth right here. I always love like beach combing through these sort of sections as well. You find some pretty cool stuff. Like there's heaps of those little cockles everywhere. It's pretty regular to see just like all of them like this. Where's the little moons now? My favourites, where are they? The predatory snail. How can I not? Oh, there's one. Look at him. What a classic specimen of a moon snail, that shell. Or was a classic specimen. They're very cool. I love the shell too. They're like really nice colours. Oh, these are all stiffened up a treat from the ice. How good. Some people like to skin them. I like to scale them. I think there's a little bit, because they're not a very like, they don't have a whole heap of flavour. King George, they're very mild, flavoursome wise, or flavour wise. So I find the skin to be quite tasty on them, and it's sort of, if you're cooking it, especially if you're just like shallow frying it, it holds the fillet together a bit better as well, so it cooks and is nicer once it's cooked as well, because they do have the tendency to sort of start to fall apart once you cook them, because they're such just a delicate fish. Now we're running out of water here a little bit. It's probably one of the only negatives of not having a boat, is you don't have a nice and simple scaler bag that you can whack the whiting into. You're just sort of left with a little bit more sort of slime and scales than what the old boat goers do. Righto, well, a bit of an update for you. Fish are cleaned, they're in the esky, all the fillets are just like chilling out, getting all nice and cold. I just thought, you know, it's pretty specky out here at the moment. Mate, the sunset, I reckon it's going to be probably not the best one that I've seen here, because there are like unbelievable sunsets here. It's something special, but it's just pristine at the moment. Have a go at that. Just like, oh, let me give you a bit of a thing there. absolutely pristine. But I thought I'd give you a little campsite tour. So we've got weird little shelter. Did not build that. They've actually gone all out on it. There's like full tensioning ropes and poles that have been put in the ground. It's pretty hectic, but I did not build that. I built this though, however. My tent. Now, little one man, it is actually just so good. Sleeps me perfectly fine. It's a little bit flappy there, I need to adjust that, but yeah, it is all set up around in there as well. Got my inflatable roll mat, my sleeping bag and my pillow. Oh, have a go at that. Yeah, all set up. Now, next port of call is to get a fire going. I'm thinking I'm going to start the fire actually down this way because the wind is coming over the top of my head at the moment and I don't really want any embers or anything messing up my tent. So yeah, I'm going to start a fire around this way. It's going to be actually nice and sheltered in there as well. And it'll probably help clear off some of this invasive grass here. This thing, it's bloody pain in the ass. It's really reared its ugly head in this area. The last couple of times that I've been here, it's been cleared out a heap. So yeah, anyway, I'll hopefully burn off a bit of that with starting a fire. And yeah, we'll get started very soon. I'm getting a little bit peckish, starting to get a little bit hungry. So we've got some ramen tonight as well, which is going to go down a treat with it being so cold. So I'll make a little fire pit just in there, I think. Not too close to that, not too close to whatever that is. Actually, I had a squiz through it before. It was actually kind of cool. Some ones must come out here fairly often because there's everything in here. There's two camp stretches. So there's a camp stretch down there. I'm not sure if you can see through it. Lift this bad boy up. There's a camp stretcher over the other side there. Full table, mortine, batteries, another little table there, a cooker, butter. Like it's flat out. Well, a very good morning to you all out there. I've just woken up. I didn't really film too much last night. I was just I haven't been out in the great outdoors for a fair while, especially by myself, and I was just literally sat by the fire, made myself some dinner, made me ramen, and yeah, I was just really in the moment by myself, to be honest, and forgot to film stuff. So there's that. But I've woken up in the morning. It was a pretty good sleep. The wind sort of picked up. It's coming over the top of us here, so I was flapping the tent a little bit, which woke me up at about 3 o'clock in the morning. But I managed to get back to sleep after that, and I've woken up to some pretty specky conditions, to be honest, but very low tide at the moment. If you look out there, there's a whole lot of mud and a whole lot of sand, and I've just checked the tides. It's at about 1.1 meters at the moment, and it needs to be probably 1.3, 1.4 to be a bit nicer. And this sort of offshore breeze is probably keeping the tide out a little bit later as well. So I'm going to go for a walk this morning. I'm just going to head on down, probably around down that way. And I'm just going to see, oh, that tide's way out down there as well, to be honest. Yeah, I was just going to see if there's any sort of easier launch points. I could probably go way around and then get on a bit easier, but yeah, that means I have to pack up the whole kayak and do everything. But this morning gonna be nice and slow one for me. I'm just gonna I'll just tuck in behind this bush so you don't get a lot of wing noise. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a slow one for me this morning. I'm just gonna pack up me camp here nice and slow, and then yeah, we'll head on out and hopefully get on to some Squid and George again, hey? Well, pretty blowy, so apologies for the wind noise, but we're nearly out here. We haven't got much left to go now. Only probably another 100 or so meters, and you can have a look at how far back our kayak trail goes, all the way out there. But oh my god, the tide is way lower than what it should be. It's probably sitting at about, I'd say 0.7, 0.8. It's supposed to be up at 1.2, so that shows you just how much the wind affects the tide, especially coming from this way. It's just holding all the water out, and it's just taking a lot longer for it to get in. So hopefully by this afternoon, when we go to get back in, there's a lot of water for us to navigate through, and it's a lot easier when there's about that much water underneath the kayak. You can just sort of drag it through. But when it's dry, high and dry like this, it is tough going. I'll keep trudging out. Hopefully we can get out there within the next 10 or so. How good. Righto, well, we're out. We're not out of the woodwork yet. It's still that shallow all the way out here. I'm able to sit on the kayak, but I'm not able to fully extend the pedal drive in front of me here. So I'm just gonna have to try and find the deeper spots and just paddle out using this, and then when I can, when it's deep enough, use my feet. We are out, how good. Oh, look at them. Oh my God, there's like a whole pack of eagle rays just there. Wow. Hey guys. Whoa, this is cool. We are out, finally. Oh, this is a George. Oh yeah. It's a keeper one. Yes. Oh my goodness, that's a good feeling. We've been out here for a while, just braving these conditions, and finally we've got something to show for it. And a nice size legal King George there. Oh yes.